So let's play this now.
Typically should avoid disagreeable women, single moms and feminists and stuff like that. Unhealthy women, I mean, something like 60% of the North American population is fat or obese or morbidly obese. Yeah, you married a dime, she gets fat, she refuses to lose weight for you, so you're essentially paying a pig for the rest of your life.
I don't even know where to begin. Y'all, this has to be a longer video because of the extreme content that this person posts. Because this isn't the only video like this. It's the entire account. High value men. Unhealthy. She won't lose weight for you. You're paying a pig. Avoid disagreeable women. Like, never be challenged.
How do you pause? Oh, there you go. Okay, so you can pause it as it's playing. So right away, you know, he's starting with the pointing and sputtering, which is the standard narrative that you're going to see quite often. When somebody can't argue the point, they just kind of like make fun of it, or they make fun of you, sort of thing. There's no response to it yet. He's not saying that, you know, these are all lies for whatever reason. It's just boom, 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 boom. So keep watching this.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. There's more, guys.
I encourage everyone to take a deep breath before watching the rest, because this is just hyper triggering.
No. Men and women don't follow the same rules. I'm asking you the question.
But of course, there's more.
You're going to get her to download an app like Bumble or Tinder. She's going to do, you know, women seeking women. And then you have her find the girl, right? She's probably going to find a chick that's going to be grosser than her. You're going to have to whittle it down to something that's acceptable. Acceptable for Connor to have a threesome. But wait.
Yeah, so you're not allowed to have standards, guys. You're not allowed to do what you want. You're not allowed to put yourself first. You're not allowed to have standards for yourself. You've got to comply with the feminine first primary social order that you're lectured upon. But let's keep going. Our life coach expert has more for us here.
There's no good girls. The only difference between good girls and bad girls is the bad girls have been caught. The good girls haven't been caught yet. All women have somewhat of a peppered past. Some it's worse than others.
But the real kicker is this part.
Yeah, there's a lot of work that we got to do as guys.
So where's the lie, Barrett? Right? Like, where's the argument against the point that is made? It's just
and there's a lot of BS. Nobody cares about dudes.
Here it comes, guys.
If there's one thing that I've learned is that most people just don't care about.
And there it was. There's the men's rights. When I see shit content like this, I can guarantee.
All right, fellas. When have I ever talked about men's rights, MRAs, men's rights activism? We need to go and march on Capitol Hill and change laws and all that stuff. I'm the put yourself first guy. Let it burn. Who cares? I don't care. I'm about controlling what you can control. And I've said that for a long, long time. But automatically, what our friend is trying to do to manufacture drama and indignation like your typical Karen would is, well, let's lean on something that I know my audience will respond to so I can get eyeballs on it and take it from there. So now he's going down the MRA route, which you guys know exactly what my position is on it.
I'm going to find some sort of men's rights. No one cares about white, straight, cis men, y'all.
Okay. When did I say white, straight, cis men? When? Men have always been the disposable sex. Women have always been the protected sex. It's always been that way. It's always going to be that way. Evolutionary psychology has arrived at this conclusion many, 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 many times over. Every single scientific paper that I've ever gone through always arrives at the same conclusion. Men are disposable, women are protected. It is a fact of life. It is not something to get over, angry over. It's not something worth protesting over. And it's certainly not something that you'd want to manufacture indignation over, like this fella is with his trig warning. He actually says up over here, we thought Joe Rogan was bad. Actually, I think that's an honor. So thank you, Barrett, for sending me your audience's eyeballs to follow me, one, and two, comparing me to Joe Rogan. Thank you very much. I'm actually honored to receive that level of acknowledgement. But let's carry on.
No one. This is patriarchy.
Oh, here we go. It's the patriarchy's fault. It's all the patriarchy, the white cis males.
Ever been confused of what patriarchy might be? This is it personified in a person. It is white, straight, cis men getting paid to spew garbage at other people who actually think that they're doing something. I know there's a bunch of y'all that follow me that disagree with me and are just here to troll, but you have to understand that this collective group of like white, straight, cis angry men that don't seek therapy and counseling but listen to this bull are the common problem. This is who we should collectively be dealing.
So guys, if you're following me and you feel like you need therapy or counseling, you can find Barrett Powell on Patreon. He offers life coaching and he can certainly counsel and fix you, apparently. So the offer's on the table in case you feel like you need it.
With not queer people, not other women, not men of color, like this.
Okay, who's talking about queer people or men of color here? It's this guy again, manufacturing indignation that does not exist. He's not even using exact wording that I've put in clips that my editor has all put together for me. He's just taking sound bites and then slapping his crap on top of it, his broken belief system, to cater to the Karens in his audience. It looks like most of the people following him look like women. Thanks for speaking up. And so it's almost all women that are following this guy. All of them. Yeah, in fact. Anyway, let's finish this one up and we'll go to the next one.
This is the common problem. Yes, we have issues in all those other groups, but this is the one driving fancy cars and getting paid to be an ass. I have never felt sick watching someone's content before. This made me nauseous. I feel nauseous right now. Is it clear what patriarchy is yet? Is it? And we wonder where all these little boys get all this messaging from. There you go.
High value men specifically should have.
All right. So there's your patriarchy lyrics from our buddy.
Single fathers raise better children than single mothers. If you want to keep your baby off the
deep breaths, y'all. Deep breaths, because of course there's more.
Who is the bitterness directed to?
I think it's just women in general, seeing them for what they are now. You know, I had that whole one is forever and believe the whole Disney bull crap.
The whole point of the red pill and all of this knowledge is not to dislike women. It's to not dislike them for what they can never be to you.
I'm not mad. I'm just.
What they're forgetting is that Disney bull crap we were all fed was fed to us through patriarchy and men.
Guys, it's always the patriarchy's fault, dude. I've spoken many times about avoiding people, inclusive of the unhappy and the unlucky. And that's not something that I made up myself. I learned that from Robert Greene's 48 Laws of Power. Law number 10, I believe, states avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. The woke are perpetually unhappy. They've always got something to be miserable about. And if they don't, then they'll manufacture it. Let's blame the patriarchy and white cis males, for example, as this guy likes to do.
So who they should be mad at is the men that have programmed all of us through patriarchy. But wait, there's more.
Women don't care about men's struggles.
There it is. All the hurt and all the pain from patriarchy. Not women, but women being programmed.
See, but women being programmed by patriarchy. We live in a female-first primary social order, okay? Women get far shorter prison sentences than men for exactly the same crime. Women have it far easier than men in the workforce. In fact, women are encouraged to enter workforces and higher paying jobs and are promoted more often than men, even if the qualification levels are at a disparaging figure. So, I mean, I could go right down all of this stuff with you guys and break it all down. I've talked about it before. I'm not going to bore you with it. If you're familiar with, with my content, you already know. Guys like this don't watch it. What they'll do is they're like, well, it's, the middle of June. I haven't put anything out on my TikTok that has got more than 1 million views in a while. Let me see what I can put together that's going to be triggering. What does it say over here? Reply, PSA dudes, women standing up for themselves is a effing amazing, and we should stand for that. This heals us too. Okay, anyway, he's talking about pain from patriarchy, not women, but women being programmed in patriarchy. Let's carry on.
In patriarchy by men like this. And rather than find counseling and therapy to process their hurt, they find other men that are hurt.
You notice in all of his videos, he's talking about counseling and therapy because that's what he sells, right?
And just bitch together.
I'd be an ass. Dark, love it, realize I already embodied a few of the traits from my 5-year daytime approach. Why is that important?
If you have dark triads, traits, that is to say psychopathy, narcissism, and Machiavellianism, then you are likely to be successful with women because guys with those traits tend to over-index in the number of promiscuous lovers that they take.
For our collective sanity, I'm going to stop there with the videos because you just get the point. They're literally telling you that being a psychopath and a narcissist is a good thing to score women. Also, be as disagreeable as possible because the end goal is to score women, to be a promiscuous person, not to have meaningful, emotional, deep connections, which is what these men are craving, but don't even know how to express that because they've been hurt by someone in their past. And what men's rights activists keep forgetting is that ultimately men's rights exist within women's rights. So as we heal women and get equality for all, men will also start to heal.
Oh boy.
These men clearly don't understand that to base a relationship around physical connection is not actual connection other than physicality. You're not going to get what you're craving through that. Patriarchy has hurt straight white cis men as well, all of them included. The frustrating thing behind all of this is that at the core, we agree that the Disney bull needs to be erased. No one's going to live up to that stuff. Religious institutions have fed us a lot of bull when it comes to marriage. It's not men versus women or women versus men. It's all of us against patriarchy and the systemic issues that they bring. This collective group of not the way to be healed.
I just want to know why you.
All right. Well, there you have it, fellas. The patriarchy. Another one bites the dust as a result of the patriarchy, apparently.